just can't get the words out of my mouth like
It
her.
is back in rehab. That's right. All right, we are joined by, the royalty of mattresses in this area, Murmaid Mattress Factory and Showroom. Roger Pickett is here in person, and Kristen Davis. Do you go by just Davis? Or
Yep, yep. Just one name. It's too many to add. Just one.
You guys, I'm telling you, Roger, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well.
Thanks
for having us.
It took a lot, Kristen, to get him to come in.
It did. Listen, I feel like his personal assistant sometimes. I got to text you and text him, and then I got to reach back out and be like, is this okay? So.
Aren't you my personal assistant?
No, I'm not. I am not. Sometimes it is.
We're picking up the television commercials. Now your TV commercials, Kristen, because a lot of this is your idea. So this is really taking off. This is good.
Well, we do have an advertising agency, so if you don't like it, blame them. If you like it, you can say it's us.
It's all you, yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
That's what everybody has said, whether it's in Publix or it's at church or whatever, people come up and stop us. But then I'm like, oh my gosh, we got to up it every time. That's what we were just talking about, how hard that is.
That's tough.
So if you don't like it, I'm sorry.
Hey, Fruit Loops, you still got that? Hey, Fruit, you still got that picture that you put up a second ago of...
There he is.
Now, Roger, let's take a look at this.
God bless America.
I mean, I know. You, the professionalism that you've exhibited over the years, and you've won every single award you could possibly win in business, although we could talk about the Cleveland State Award.
All down the drain now.
You've talked about another university. But anyway, here you are looking like you're... What are you doing? Looking like you're going to a Kid Rock concert. I mean, what have they done to you? Look at this.
Listen, this was a cutoff shirt, and they were really trying to be like, yeah, look at those muscles. You really need it.
Well,
and we were like, no, put the shirt on. No,
and then
put the shirt on.
Taylor's shirt.
Yeah, my husband's shirt.
That.
Oh, that's your husband's shirt?
Yeah. So there was just a hodgepodgey, and it is what it is.
That's a prop that they brought, but I kept it, the shirt, because it's sleeveless and all that stuff. So I took it home. It still had the tag on it, $6.97.
Oh, my goodness.
And Cindy saw it laying there with the tag. She said, "You're not keeping this. Take that back."
Mom thought he bought it for himself. Mom was like, no.
Oh, no, it is the midlife crisis, surely.
Yeah.
Roger Pickett, Kristen Davis, Murmaid Mattress. All right, Roger, so what's happening? What's the latest? Here we are, my goodness, mid-year.
It's July 4th.
It's coming
Time
up.
for another mattress sale.
That's right. What can we expect?
Got a lot of new products that I want to talk about today, and we might have mentioned it before, but we have a new latex line called the Maeve line,
Which is the oldest grandchild,
and then we
Lindsay
have
and Ben's child.
3 fairly new adjustable bases, because now, you have choices of the type of foundation you want to put under your mattress, and that's either a stable base, just a regular box spring, or a thin base, or an adjustable base. And those are lifestyle bases. They're not for us older people anymore. They're for everybody.
Yep.
But we have 3 new ones called the Mason, the Hudson, and the
Hayes.
I'm sorry.
My other child.
Hayes. Okay, what's the other one?
Yeah.
He didn't do it in order. It's really the Hayes, the Mason, and the Hudson. It goes in order of ages. So the Hudson is the 5.0, which has all the features, the lumbar support, the massage motors, all of that, and then you go down from there. So whatever you need, we have it available.
I love it, and it's almost like British royalty to where we're naming, going down through the line here.
I love
That's
it.
right.
So that's very good.
It's a tradition now.
I
at
remember the
Mermaid.
Lindsay line.
That's right.
Yeah,
We
the
still
Lindsay
have
line
that.
Started it all. Kristen,
Yeah.
did you get any?
We did have a Kristen Comfort, and no one really wanted to buy that one. And
Close
so
that
my
out.
husband was like, we're just going to get rid of the Kristen Comfort. So it's no longer. So we're going to come back, and we're going to make it something
go, girl.
great.
Yes,
We have
you do.
L&K line.
Yeah,
the
that's
premium
Lindsay
line,
and
which is
Kristen.
Lindsay and Kristen.
That's what I sleep on. So
That's
we're
right.
still supporting.
But
Literally.
But back to the latex line called the Maeve. If you've never slept on latex, and our new mattresses up at the river now are latex mattresses, and so they're a unique feel, very buoyant, very supportive. Even Cindy was skeptical when I took it up there, and she said, "I kind of like this." So
They talk about, like Tempur-Pedics with the foam, you kind of sleep in it, and so it molds to your body, where latex, you really sleep on top of it, so it's supportive. That's kind of how they vary the different ones. But it's just different, but we offer all the different technologies, so if you need something new.
We're joined by, of course, Roger Pickett, Kristen Davis, Murmaid Mattress, Skechers Mattresses. Kristen, tell me
right.
about this deal here.
So I think we talked about it last time, but Skechers, Dad knew. I mean, he's been in this business for how old are you? Long time. And so the president of the Skechers Mattresses came to him and was like, "Hey, we want you to carry." And we were like, "I don't know." And then he's like, "Well, we want you to make it for us." And so then we're like, "Okay."
Wow.
So now we're making, and we're actually sending out to all of our regions. So Nashville, Alabama, Kentucky.
Kentucky, Georgia.
So we're getting more and more people that we are supplying them for. So that's kind of a cool thing. So, and a lot of what we tell our customers too, they were like, "Well, this is new. How do we know if it's good?" Well, we've been making mattresses since 1979, and so we're the ones making them. We know, the quality and the things that we require, and so that's kind of put their ease at mind. And also, you get a free pair of shoes. I mean, who doesn't want free pair of Skechers?
So you get I didn't realize you get a free pair of Skechers.
So if you buy a mattress, you either get $400 or $500 off and a free pair of Skechers. And Dad has his Skechers on. Let's lift that leg. Lift that leg.
You'll break something.
I normally have mine on. I love them.
I know. I just got into it. I always thought it was for older people, but it's not. They're actually.
That's all guys wearing.
But now I have Skechers
Mine are
too.
so cool looking.
See, I
and they're the
know.
ones that you just slip right in and
Yeah,
slip right
Yes.
off. And, oh, they're cool.
And when you're pregnant, that's
Don't put them on
important.
today.
I know.
I love it.
Now you
What-
can slip into your bed at night.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Slip right in.
Murmaid Mattress. You know one thing I do like, Roger, and this is true. I mean, you guys stay on top of what's happening. You always have. Always the new, the latest and the greatest. You're always looking for really where the population's going.
Well, we partner with Tempur-Pedic and Stearns and Foster, so we get to see kind of the latest and greatest. and Tempur-Pedic is kind of on top of the world as far as bedding. They're the number one bedding brand, TSI, Tempur Sealy bedding. So we get to kind of embellish that we learn from them, and so they're a good partner to have. They're kind of our umbrella over the top, and then we fill in everything below that. So we sell mostly Murmaid product. Second is Tempur-Pedic. Third is Stearns & Foster. And now, fast fourth, is the Skechers.
How many locations now do you have?
10.
10 locations all over the listening area.
Yep.
And
All
of
over
course,
Chattanooga area.
what?
All over the Chattanooga area.
There's
yes.
mumbling over there. I mean, my God, wearing your Skechers and you're mumbling. And you got
He's getting old. Don't come
Well,
on.
no,
Look at him.
and here's what I'm hearing, Kristen, about these TV spots. It's basically elder abuse. I mean,
I know.
It's like you're dressing up Weekend at Bernie's over here, and just what will Dad do?
That's right.
That's incredible.
Listen, if anyone.
Okay, but
don't
wait a
anymore.
minute. I remember when he was laying in a bed for a commercial for years.
Yeah, that is
So,
true. We
yeah.
can get
We
that
still
back
have
out.
scenes of that showing in our showroom.
We
Yeah.
do.
Selling.
So
year.
come to our stores just so you can see Steve Hartland in a bed.
Thank you. Best
That's
selling Memorial Day they've ever had. That's not true.
Did you make that
I don't think it was.
I say that. Yeah. How about that? And so they. Let's do a little backstory here. So Roger called me to the spot. Okay. So I did. I say to the TV production company, Kristen, that they said, well, you need to wear your pajamas or whatever. So here's my question. Okay, broadcast or cable? What are we talking here? Broadcast? Look at him, he's getting nervous. Broadcast or cable?
Thank you.
Or do we need the real version? Okay, see, we're just
No,
gonna
thank
back
you.
off. We're going to back off.
Thank you.
Mermaid
He brought his
Mattress.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mermaid Mattress. Well, a lot of my friends were excited. They said I looked like I was dead. So they were real excited about that.
Then we got you in that tennis action, you know.
That is
that
true.
Yes,
Yes, I
Hoops.
remember.
Facing
Dr.
me.
Hoops was in that too.
That
I
was Mike
remember.
Hoops
Yeah.
And me playing in the rain over at Lee University.
Yeah.
And you know what happened to him? It was raining. He left there and got in a wreck.
Oh.
Not in a bad wreck. He got a whatever.
Well, that was a.
I know.
Yeah,
Kinda
a little
went down.
downer you threw in. Yeah.
You work so hard on the website, so I got to have you promote it. Tell me about it.
Well, I hope so. I hope everything's right now that you're saying all of that. I mean, it's new. We always say this, if you message in, you're literally texting Dad and I. So if you have any questions, anything like that, if we don't respond very quickly, I apologize. I'm probably getting my kids ready for school or something. So I will get back to you quickly
That's on Thursdays. You do
on
that, right?
Thursdays. My husband does a lot. So.
That's right. Roger, anything you want to add here before we go?
Come out and buy a new mattress. It's time.
Yeah,
You deserve
so
one.
So we got the July 4th sale going. Is that right?
Going on now.
going on right now. Xandra, you have any questions, anything you want to say here before we go?
No, I think they're fabulous. I love. Do you still do the pillows?
We do.
Oh yeah, those are the best pillows. I currently sleep on those. I'm thinking I got to go get some new ones, but some people don't even know that y'all do that.
You
Yeah.
guys make pillows.
We're actually this weekend. You might have heard about it. The Sleep in Heavenly Peace is hosting their bed build day on Saturday at Lowe's from 8 to 12, something like that. So if you want to come, we're donating pillows to that. So every kid will get a new pillow. They get a new bed, sheets, everything like that. So that's on Saturday.
And, the gentleman who was here earlier, Bowater Goodfellows, this is the way Roger has me. He instantly gave them something and then also, I think, provided some space for them to store some stuff. So it's very kind of you. All right. Thanks, guys. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Good to see y'all.
We're about
Can you sing us out, please?
Go ahead.
Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I've had it's after 9, so I'm ready to go.
Will you take the restraining order off now that you're there, Roger?
She doesn't.
That's great.
I'm
We're just
always
gonna come
singing
film
with
you.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what she's doing here. She's trying out for your next commercial. All
Hey,
right.
come on. You can take either of our places.
I think they're fabulous. Keep
All right.
keep doing it.
Okay,
Thank
Xander,
you.
it's over.
Okay,
Let's get our final check of traffic. Roger's had enough attention. It's fine.
All right.
Let's get the Don Ledford. Yeah, Debbie's screaming. Roger, get out of the way.
All right.